Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
It's the travel restriction that's been uniquely difficult for people in our area. Tonight, the Biden White House is facing new pressure to find a way to reopen the U.S.-Canada border. Hank.
New tonight, why filing your taxes early, getting it all done, could help you get your stimulus money faster. I have expert information coming up in my Help Me Hank report.
Before COVID, they were already struggling to draw customers. Now the pandemic is threatening the future of Metro Detroit's shopping malls. Good to have you with us tonight at 6. From JCPenney to Neiman Marcus to Pier 1, no fewer than 20 nationally known retailers have recently filed for bankruptcy.
It's created a domino effect, threatening to topple the once vaunted shopping malls that have traditionally housed those chains. Business editor Rod Maloney live tonight at 12 Oaks Mall with a look at the plight of the malls and their shoppers. Rod, good evening.
Well, good evening, Kimberly. You know, one of the things that a lot of people don't know is that the shopping mall essentially started right here in Metro Detroit. Taubman Company building malls like 12 Oaks later, but started off on the in Northland area. But the point is that they're having trouble now. There are new ownerships for it. 12 Oaks has been recently sold. And so it's one of those things where they were already struggling and COVID is just making matters that much worse. Fairlane Town Center, once owned by the mall company Starwood, just handed the keys over to the bank. Ford moved its offices out, and retail analyst Jim Beery says
its days of being a super regional mall are long gone.
Partridge Creek, once a Taubman Center, now owned by Starwood, is without an anchor store. And Beery says East Side shoppers
can just as easily go to Somerset as Partridge Creek.
12 Oaks was just sold off by Taubman, has lost Sears and Lord & Taylor.
Without department stores, there's no mall in the present form.
Barry leases rental space all across Metro Detroit and watches the business across the country. He says over the years, department stores eroded because of specialty brands starting their own stores, then outlets. Then the big box stores took over hardware and furniture. And while so many of us believe that Amazon and other online retailers have changed the world,
although it's driven dramatically during COVID, it's really less than 8-10% of our total volume. And when it settles back down again, it won't, if it's a double digits, it's going to be 12-13%.
But he says Amazon attracts the highest income shoppers, hurting department stores still more. But in the end, Bieri believes, as outdated as they may seem, the old-fashioned shopping mall is not destined to go the way of the dinosaur.
It is going to get worse, but the shopping in the malls is not going to go away. It's going to be altered, and the strong will survive. We might end up with 6 in this market or 4 in this market, but they're not going to go away.
Okay, but he says that these shopping malls need massive amounts of capital infused in them, the ones that actually end up staying. But he does say there is also good news that he believes that there is considerable pent-up demand. And so that could provide some of the capital they're going to need to fix up these malls. Back to you.
So, Rod, I'm wondering, if we lose some malls in a downsizing, what becomes of the massive amount of retail space that comes open?
Well, we're seeing lots of these malls in these giant stores changing hands into other kinds of businesses. And in fact, Beery told me he has one that is going to become a car lot. Back to you.
Okay, Rod, thanks.
Bloomfield Township police arrest a man after attempted smash and grab bank robbery. Police say a 37-year-old Detroit man allegedly drove his SUV into the Level 1 bank on Telegraph near Maple Road this afternoon. Officers say the man was wearing a bulletproof vest, and that, along with a gas mask, we would add, police and the FBI continue to investigate. Moving to today's coronavirus developments, as more people are now eligible for the vaccine, at least here in Detroit.
We start with Michigan's latest numbers, though. The state reports 1,203 cases and 63 deaths. 36 of the deaths come from a review of vital records. On the vaccine front, starting next week, 1 million doses will go out to 6,500 of the nation's pharmacies.
Michigan's top medical executive, Dr. Janae Caldoun, told members of Congress the state uses 90% of its doses within 7 days of receiving them. And in Detroit, food service workers, security guards, and janitors who live or work in the city are now eligible to get their vaccine at the TCF Center.
This is really our choice. We can take back the city and the life we had by signing up. So please You know folks who fall into these categories, that are eligible today. Call them, book 2 to 3 at a car, and come on out.
And if you're eligible, you can call 313-230-0505 to set up an appointment. We have that number and a list of all the eligible groups on our website. Just go to clickondetroit.com.
Congresswoman Alyssa Slotkin has joined a group of bipartisan Congress members in a letter urging the Biden administration to reopen the U.S.-Canadian border to non-essential travel. That letter in response to an executive order that calls for members of the cabinet to submit a public health plan for land ports of entry. A portion of this letter reads, quoting, "As we approach 1 year of restricted travel, we also must recognize the significant impact these restrictions have had on individuals, families, businesses, and communities on both sides of the border. As our nation works to emerge from the crisis, we respectfully request that you make bilateral collaboration on safely reopening the U.S.-Canada land border an immediate priority." End of quote. Current restrictions are set to remain in place through at least February 21st.
All right, Sky 4 over the scene of some flooding along the St. Clair River. We definitely saw some snow melting today, Ben, and the sunshine was nice too.
That was because of ice blockages that have been happening up there. That flood warning in effect for southeastern St. Clair County until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, so still could be seeing some flooding until they get that taken care of. But man, you're right, Kim, it looked gorgeous out there today. A little tough to tell here at just after 6 p.m., but temperatures have been sliding just very slowly. We're down below 30 in most locations right now. Wind chill's been hanging around 20 degrees. But notice that the weather impacts going forward really start to ramp up. Thursday, we start looking at rain and snow. Friday, a little bit more of the snow, and then also some wind. We'll talk about that. And Saturday is just the beginning of a huge cool down that's going to take us into early next week. So coming up, we'll look at those numbers and how much snow we'll be shoveling from both snow events in just a few minutes, guys.
Okay, Ben, thank you. Former President Trump's legal team defends him as impeachment managers lay out their case ahead of the trial. House impeachment managers filed an 80-page brief against the former president, accusing him of summoning a mob to Washington and inciting them to attack the Capitol. Trump's lawyers deny those accusations, claiming he's protected under free speech. They also argue senators cannot put a former president on trial. President Trump's second impeachment trial is scheduled to start next week.
As with so many things during the pandemic, filing your taxes this year is a whole different animal. There is a whole new list of challenges for many who may have collected unemployment or suffered a job loss. Here's consumer investigator Hank Winchester with some expert advice as we head toward tax season. Hank?
No doubt about it, 2020 was a very difficult year and financially devastating for so many of you. That's why filing your taxes early and making sure you've done everything correctly is key.
I just think it's the craziest year because there's so many moving parts.
Your taxes, well, they'll likely look pretty different this year, and that means you should be taking the time right now to get everything ready and get your return in as early as possible. Here's financial expert Tom Hakeem.
With all that's going on between the stimulus checks and COVID and everything typically being behind and harder to get anything accomplished, I think you're going to want to file earlier because my gut tells me that there's going to be a lot of delays anyway.
Working to get your return in early will help you get your money back quicker if you get a return. It will also allow the IRS to have the most updated personal information and your banking information should another stimulus check get released soon.
If you didn't get your check that you had coming or received less than you thought you should, the government will make that up, from my understanding, in your refund.
For those of you who've collected unemployment or received stimulus checks, you need to know how this could affect your taxes.
You think about your income, you think about your unemployment, if you worked part of the year, if you did some work on the side, you have 1099 income, you have to basically assemble everything that you've received income on and then sort out what you're going to have to pay tax on and what you're not.
I have more advice from the financial pros to help you navigate the process of filing taxes this year. I'm going to put everything you need to know right on the Help Me Hank page at clickondetroit.com. I'm Hank Winchester. Help me, Hank.
Okay, Hank. Tips have been tough for police to come by in the hit-and-run death of Dion Emery. It was Christmas Eve when Mr. Emery was hit and killed near Schoolcraft and Greenfield roads. But as our Victor Williams reports, there are others who have similar open cases with DPD, and it's something Dion's mother doesn't want any other parent to go through.
Well, there are just way too many of these unsolved hit-and-run cases, the more recent ones going all the way back to last summer. Unfortunately, it's a pain that Patricia Rutland knows oh too well. Okay. Patricia Rutland lost a piece of her heart when her son Dion was killed by an hit-and-run driver on Christmas Eve.
It is terrible. It's so sudden. You just look around and your loved one is gone.
Since then, she's been shocked to find out she's not the only one going through the pain and agony of losing a loved one because of someone who made a mistake behind the wheel.
It happens every day. Someone is either hit or killed by a car.
Detroit police are still looking for the drivers responsible for multiple fatal hit-and-runs across the city. The earliest one going back to May 15th when a 46-year-old was killed while riding a moped near Military and Linsdale. The second happened in August on Gratiot Avenue when a 43-year-old was hit head-on by this gold H2 Hummer while riding a bike. Another case happening just one day later when a 50-year-old was hit by an SUV on Finkel.
It's so dangerous on Detroit streets for pedestrians, drivers. Every day we see someone run a red light.
She's hoping to now become an advocate for the victims and their families while also still trying to solve the case of her own son.
Killing somebody with a car is murder. It's just like a gun. 300 people die or injured a year. And this needs to be taken just as serious as a shooting or anything else.
And as always, if you see something, say something. Police, they're looking to the public for any type of tips that can lead them to finding out who the drivers of these vehicles were that damaged so many families and destroyed so many lives. Victor Williams, Local 4.
Okay, Victor, and a reminder, you can always leave an anonymous tip with Crime Stoppers. The number, of course, 1-800-SPEAK-UP.
All right, still ahead, new action being taken to make sure the water in the Clinton River remains safe.
We'll have that, and here's Larry Spruill.
What can you do with an empty potato chip bag? Well, one group says they can help the homeless with it. I'm Larry Spruill. I'll explain.